Hey guys, in this video I wanted to go over my Slayer Cyclone guide that I've made in the Hardcore Harbinger League. They buffed Cyclone, range, and bathing stuff, I believe. I don't even really know, but they did some stuff and it feels pretty good now, so I'll just go over some gameplay-age and then I will talk over items and stuff, and gems, blah blah blah. So, just cruise through this, so moving around with Leap Slam, procs are Fortify, and then we spin just a little bit, and it kills everything. So AoE's pretty good since they've buffed it, and single target is pretty good actually as well, and we have War Chief to help us with our single target as well. So Boss Man, and then I'll talk over stuff is. And more Slayers, so we cool, which is nice. So we are doing damage from Cyclone with damage on full life, melee if is increased area, maim, and Ruthless. I'd say Ruthless probably the lowest priority gem here. You could use Conk Effect for like Guardians or single target if you really feel like you need to swap it. I never bothered because I just mostly focus on general mapping because that's all I pretty much do. Commissar, you don't really need it, but Belly of the Beast would be nice. Also, you can link up your War Chief Super Goku Blaster if you have a 6-link for it. Before that, Rare Chest or Tabula, whatever. Helmet. You can use a rare helmet, or you can use Devoto's Devotion if you like the movement speed, attack speed. I went with the rare helmet. I found that more to my liking. Rings, you want life, resist, flat fizz if you can get them, and if you can, craft them with Hysteria Essence, I believe. Gives you the 10% of physical damage, gains extra fire, which is a lot of damage because we have so much physical. It's getting added as extra fire. Amulet, rare one's probably the best with attributes and life and stuff like that because int and dex is kind of annoying. You can use Card Chart before this, which is a lot easier to acquire, probably a lot cheaper too. Gives you a lot of damage, Card Chart does, because it gives damage boost while leeching, which you're a Slayer, so you're basically always leeching. You can use Rare Gloves or Hemophilia. I went with these because it felt like the clear was a lot nicer with them, and it was a lot easier for me to corrupt them for a curse. Vuln or LE Weakness is good. They're about the exact same. LE Weakness is actually more damage for my character right now than Vulnerability would be, for example. Rare Boots. I don't know if there's anything else you could use. Probably just Rare Boots. If you can get attack speed enchant. Leech is okay, but attack speed better. I'm using the Wretch here, I was testing it out. Apparently it's bugged right now as of this patch. I don't know if that's true. I didn't bother looking because I'm basically, it's like the last thing I got and then I was done. So the Flask Effect duration and the movement speed is definitely noticeable for sure. And the damage should be about the same as what you should use otherwise, which is a Belt of the Disfavour. Flask, I would say Lion's Roar first. And then you're going to want Quicksilver for the movement speed stuff while you're cycloning, and then a Curse Immunity Basalt Flask. I highly suggest if you're playing hardcore, use a Basalt plus a Taste of Fate, because we don't use Endurance Charges, we just have an Immortal Call set up in our gloves right now. But this will give us good physical mitigation, where a lot of, we don't have Endurance Charges, so we get ass pounded pretty hard if we don't have our flasks up, so keep your flasks up. Blood Rage, Hatred, Herald of Ash, I don't know where it is. So, Auras, Herald of Ash, and Hatred. War Chief, Melee Fizz, or whatever else you can link on it. If you're using Disfavour, like Bloodlust or something, right? Lightning Golem. I stacked a lot of attack speed on this character, that's why I went with Golem. Lightning Golem, you can use whatever else you want instead, but I think Lightning Golem is the best if you can get some int for it. Leap Slam, Fortify, Faster, Blood Magic, pretty simple stuff here. So, Trio, Duelist. Through this stuff, you're going to want the Jewels. Jewels will give you pretty much the best mileage. On Jewels, you'll want Life and Attack Speed are the two most important, which this Jewel doesn't even have, but Life and Attack Speed if you can. attack speed is going to give you more DPS than anything else. Should give you more DPS than anything else. And it also makes your leap slam better, so faster. Make sure you get Vitality Void and that Wrecking Ball stuff. I went this way. I noticed a lot of other Slayer Cyclones get this stuff and Tireless through here, so it's more life. But I couldn't stand not playing without anything that buffs my flash charges or duration, so also over here you get the quick step stuff, which is kind of nice, a little bit of extra movement speed and some attack speed, so I went this way. Also these nodes right here, Hatchet Master, are quite powerful. So starting off, you'd probably just go through this way and go to straight Rush Resolute and then kind of get that stuff. Life Wheel, Marauder Life, that kind of stuff, and you're probably going to want the AoE stuff here. It's kind of aids not having the AoE-age. Slayer stuff, I don't know what else you would use, honestly. Impact is, you already have enough AoE percentage. It would be a little bit of a difference, but all this stuff is too good in my opinion. And the Pantheon stuff. So Soul of Arakali gives you some life leech bonus whenever your IC procs or dots wear off, right? I don't even know if you need this. Honestly, you probably don't, but I mean 5% reduced cold damage taken, which is nice. I don't know what else you could use here. This is probably extremely flexible, but I think that's actually about it. There's not that much to go over this character, it's just a small, pretty short overview of this guy. It's a pretty strong character. I could definitely have played it all the way through. It's just pretty late in the league, and I feel like playing something else. So, thanks for watching. That is this character.